This is a message of synchronicity, meant specifically for those it's meant to find and resonate with at this exact moment in time. There is one keyword you should have at the back of your consciousness and at the forefront of your consciousness in your life. And at times it can be hard to actually embody this word in reality, even though you know that you should consciously, subconsciously, and consciously. But you will have to consciously, focus on actually implementing this word in your reality. And the word is trust. If there's one thing life will require of you, it is in trusting in things beyond your scope. What does that mean? The journey of life. As you go along in this journey, some things might not make sense right now, but that's the thing. You might think to yourself, this doesn't make sense. How is this happening? Why is this happening? But it does make sense. It just doesn't make sense yet. The process of life will require you to trust in the journey of life. Because life on a universal scale, on a bigger scale, your life in the universe, right? Things are connected on an atomic level, on a microscopic level. Things that you cannot see are connected. It's all happening. In some way, it's connected. I don't believe in coincidences. You might think it's a coincidence because we can only see certain things. Our consciousness can only perceive of certain things. We cannot perceive beyond what we're capable of, every individual. But life has so much depth. Things are connected in ways that you can't even begin to imagine. And that's where trust comes into place. You have to know how to trust the process. Even if it's not easy to trust, you have to know how to trust the process and the journey of your life, because that's the best thing you can do. Because what's the opposite of trust? When you don't trust, what do you have? You have doubt. You have worry. And those things don't serve your path. Those things don't serve you. You have to trust your path and trust yourself, even when it's difficult to trust the process. Because here's the thing, the greatest way, I always say, the greatest place trust begins is within you. If you trust you're within, you can trust anything happening in life, because you trust yourself. That's why when you cultivate a strong level of inner trust within you, trust becomes first nature. You don't doubt yourself or your path. You don't doubt life, because you trust yourself, therefore you trust life. You gotta trust yourself and trust the process, because this journey of life will take you through many pathways, right? Through many things, all kinds of things. I don't like to label things as good, bad, terrible, in between, but all kinds of things. If you don't label, that's up to you, right? The great, the terrible, the in between, everything. And throughout this process, this journey of life, you gotta trust the process, trust the trajectory, trust the direction. And your focus should be doing what you can in your own life, right? Within your own choices, your own actions, your own decisions, to do the best you can and stay yourself in the forward direction. You gotta keep moving forward. That's the thing. You gotta trust and you gotta keep moving forward, one step at a time, one foot in front of the other. You gotta move forward. Don't go backwards. Don't regress. That's the thing, right? That's the trap. Do not regress backwards. Do not regress into worry. Do not regress into doubt. Do not regress into stress. Do not regress. You gotta trust the process and move in a forward direction. That's the path that will serve you best. A forward direction, right? It might not make sense to you, but it will make sense. It just doesn't make sense yet. Trust the process of your life. Trust the process of life and keep moving forward. Have a great day.